Alright, so nagbabalik tayo sa ating violin tips and tricks. And for today's video, I want to talk about recalibrating or pag may nagbabago sa ating techniques, what do we need to do? And is it okay to change techniques often, no? Kung kailangan ba talaga? Or if the need arises, ano yung mga dapat yung gawin if you have to recalibrate your playing and the techniques that you are using. So if you are an avid watcher of my content, no? So napansin nyo din siguro na I lost a significant amount of weight. No? Hindi ko naman din tinitimbang, pero based dun sa nakikita ko din from my past videos, I've lost a lot of weight. And it has actually affected my playing. No? So, kung in the past few months, I've been experiencing a lot of shoulder pains. No? And I was trying to find out why I was experiencing such pains. And yun nga, na-realize ko, kaya ako nagkakaroon ng mga pains and discomfort as well, is because of how I hold my violin right now. So, kasi nga, before, medyo malaki tayo, I mean, ngayon malaki pa rin naman, pero nabawasan nga yung timbang natin ng konti, is, I used to put my violin here, dito sa my collarbone talaga, almost in front. This was very, very optimal nung time na super laki ko. Kasi sakto talaga na kapag ginanyan ko yung violin, diretsong-diretso yung violin. Sa ngayon naman, ganun pa rin siya. Pero, nahihirapan ako ngayon na lagi siyang i-keep in place. Hindi na siya nagla-lock in. I have to put a lot of effort from my chin. So, medyo ginaganon ko. So, what's happening is actually yung shoulder ko mismo, yung nagre-realign. So, lumalapit yung shoulder ko, so gumaganito siya, nagkakaroon ako ng tension dito. So, napapansin ko yun, parang pag tumatagal yung playing ko, sumasakit na yung batok ko, and everything else follows. Sabi nga ng teacher ko, your shoulders should always be relaxed. And with the change in my weight, no, siguro naging mas humaba tignan yung aking neck, which in turn gave me less padding para maging okay ako dito sa position na to. So, ang nangyayari is nahuhulog na ngayon yung violin ko. So, I was thinking and contemplating of getting a shoulder pad. Pero, I was still trying to find out kung magiging fit ba siya sa akin kasi kahit na konti lang yung idagdag sa shoulder pad, I have to choose a lot of other shoulder pads, di ba? So, sobrang dami. Medyo hassle siya sa akin. And for playing without one for almost my entire playing career, no? Since I was 6 years old, it's going to be a big shift and maraming i-recalibrate na movements. And the drawbacks and payoffs of each one of those changes, syempre pinag-aaralan ko din. Pero, in a few weeks na, I've been trying out changing the way I hold my violin. So, dito pumapasok yung dapat hindi eksakto talaga for everyone yung shape or form na paghawak ng instrument. That's why you need to recalibrate sometimes, no? Hindi naman palagi, kasi syempre, you have to get used to the techniques that you're using. Pero it doesn't have to be uncomfortable. So, if it doesn't work for you, try finding different positions, especially in holding the violin. Kasi walang eksakto. Sabi nila 45 degrees, but that's just a rough estimate, no? Of course, hindi pwede dito, at hindi rin pwede doon. Yun lang yung kailangan mo tandaan. Pero lahat ng nasa gitna nun, doon mo hahanapin ngayon. And I found out that by moving my violin a bit higher, hindi naman din ganito na 180 degrees. Siguro, a little over 45. So, dito ako ngayon naglalagay. My shoulders rather, are not moving forward. In turn, not causing any more pain coming from here. So, hindi pa ako nagtatry ng shoulder pads and baka hindi na rin muna. So, team no shoulder pads pa rin tayo. So, ayun. So, sabi ko nga, nag-recalibrate ko And if you're having the same problems, no, na bakit parang sumasakit or bakit lagi tumataas yung shoulders, so trying to recalibrate your violin hold will help you out a lot. And it's not about the violin hold that you're going to recalibrate, but more so your bowing. Why? Kasi when we change positions of our violin, we also need to change the position of the bow in certain points or areas in your playing. So, ano ba yung 3 points na dapat mo tignan? The first point is here at the nut. So, it has to be parallel from the nut. So, you have to check this out. And then, when you draw the bow, it still has to be parallel by the middle part. So, ayun, recalibrate mo yung arm mo. It's either you move your arm or you move the violin. So, whichever one. And then, you have to find out if it's still straight by the end of your bow, right at the tip. So, sa ngayon, hindi siya straight. So, paano natin yung nahanapin? So, ako nga, I moved here. No? Ayan, medyo mas mataas. Compared to my old position right here, I moved it a bit to the higher point. Now, try to find a way that your body, without moving your arm muna, yung body muna. Where you put this, it's already straight. And then when you go down, it's still straight. And by the end of it, it's still straight. So for me, it's right here. No? So, pag gumalaw ako dito, when I move my violin, the arm should move with it as well. Kasi if not, this is what will happen. Tatabigin na ako. So, you always have to follow that. And to have it calibrated niya, na kahit saan ka pumunta, kahit ano na yung maging pwesto mo, susunod na yung kamay mo, na yung angle ng buong arm will fall in place with your violin. So, before dito ako, so, my angle or my arm is only until here. So, ganyan lang siya. Ngayon na nag-move ako dito, tumaas din to ng konti. And with this movement, marami din akong kailangang ayusin pa. Kasi mag-iiba na yung trajectory ng galaw ng aking kamay. Diba? My arms will move in a certain direction differently. So, there's a lot of getting used to. So, that's quite dangerous if you're starting out. Kasi, baka nasanay ka na. No? So, kailangan mo ulit mag-change. And by changing these little things, you get comfortable, you get more control, and of course, you play better. Kasi wala ka ng discomfort na mararamdaman. So this movement, I'm not trying na going back to zero naman. Pero, siyempre, if you change something, it's either you improve or you degrade. Kaya kailangan dapat mag-improve, di ba? So, you're still working on it. Kaya, it's totally fine to be changing techniques once in a while. No? Kasi, maraming drawbacks yung isa lang. If you go all in with one thing na, okay, alam mo na yung weaknesses, you can really work on the weaknesses of that technique. If you only know that technique. Diba? You have to explore other options na pwede kang bigyan ng mas magandang playing. No? Or it can give you more comfort. No? Yeah. So for me talaga, I still refrain from using the shoulder pads kasi nga, okay naman ako dito. And nahanap ko na siya. No? Lessen na yung burden sa aking shoulders. And those are the things you have to be careful about with changing or recalibrating. Na wala talagang tension, especially here. Kasi pag nagkaroon ka na dito, sira na lahat. So, yun yung kailangan. Siguro, sa arms mo, syempre, may ngalayan ng konti. Pero wag mong papaabutin dito yung tension. So, pag meron ka nang naramdaman dito, might as well change it again. Maghanap ka pa ng ibang pagkakapwestohan. Basta yun lang yung kailangan. If you're trying to change the bow, the violin hold, you have to change the angle at which you stroke, diba? So, kailangan, every time na mag-stroke ka, straight siya. And hindi lang sa isang string. You have to check all your strings. So, kailangan, every time na mag-stroke ka, straight siya. And hindi lang sa isang string. You have to check all your strings. So, kailangan, every time na mag-stroke ka, straight siya. And hindi lang sa isang string. You have to check all your strings. So, kailangan, every time na mag-stroke ka, straight siya. trajectory ko. Dati dito yung trajectory ko to my, still nasa front, no? Pero, medyo nasa gilid ko. Since umangat ako, umabante na siya sa harapan ko. Which is quite better for me actually to change this to this position. No? So, kung mapapansin nyo, wala talagang exact. Kasi nga, iba-iba tayo ng body type. Some people would actually, I see a lot of old people do this, no? Nandito na yung violin nila. Pero mas comfortable sila dito eh. It's not wrong and it's not right, but if you're comfortable with it, diba? Kasi you have to find trade-offs, kumbaga. If this technique makes me feel more comfortable, has me more in control, it's better. Yung iba naman dito. Diba? So, it really depend on your body type, on the comfort level, and your mastery with your instrument. Pero syempre may mga standards, so follow mo yung standard and then try to fix yourself. Calibrate nyo yung sarili. Diba? Parang ano lang yan. When you're starting up a new game, diba, pinapaayos sa'yo yung brightness, diba? It's still subjective, kahit na objective yung techniques na pinag-aaralan natin. Pero yung positioning is really up to your standard or level of comfort. So, yun nga, the best lesson is to listen to your body. No? Pakinggan mo kung sumasakit yung elbows mo or yung shoulders mo, yung kamay mo, baka may something wrong. Or, if they are not active then, no? Hindi lang yung pain, yung activity din nila. If nagiging wala nang hindi mo na siya maigalaw, ibig sabihin, pwede ka pang humanap ng way kung paano mo mai-incorporate lahat. As we've talked about, no, isolating these areas in your bowing as well. Yeah. So, for me, dito muna ako ngayon. And, di natin alam, baka tumaba ulit ako, so I have to go back down. No? Depende sa mangyayari. Kaya, it's important to really check yourself. No? Huwag ka maging kampante na you're always going to be playing the same way every time. Because, if you do, you'll lose a lot of potential for you to learn other things as well. And yun yung mahirap. Hindi ka na mag-i-improve kasi wala na. For you, kampante ka na eh. Diba? When we get comfortable with something, yun na. That's the end of your growth. Kaya kailangan, hahanapin mo ng ways to improve yourself. All the time. So sana may natutunan kayong bago dito. And if you like this video, please do drop a like. Comment down below if you want to see more. And also share this with your friends. And subscribe to my channel. And again, thanks for all the support. This is Ryan Monakil. Follow me on all my socials. Links down in the description box below. And also my course on Udemy is still on sale. Check it out. And I'll see you on the next